Now at 11, the Oregon Ducks keep the magic going in the Big Ten title game. Orlando Sanchez is going to join us from Indianapolis with the highlights. Back in Portland, a local game store was hoping to get through the year without a break-in. They reach out to the community after someone steals $1,000 worth of merchandise. And later, an Oregon veteran marking the attack on Pearl Harbor, the special ceremony he took part in. Taking a live look outside now. After a rainy month of November, we had a nice break to start December, but the rain has returned for many here in the area. Thanks for joining us here at 11. I'm John Adams. We'll have those Big Ten championship highlights later on tonight. First, meteorologist Joe Ranieri is joining us with a look at our weather. Joe.
Hey, good evening to you, John. Yeah, so far, the first 6 days of December, bone dry. Now, day 7, which is today, obviously, we saw close to 3/4 of an inch of rain in a few locations. Some spots along the Oregon coast got to that 1 inch mark. But now as we head into the later part of tonight, early morning hours, we're going to start to see some drier weather. But this is our next little system that's going to be bringing in more showers for your Sunday. More scattered, though, for the most part. Although we are going to be seeing some snow showers late tonight and into tomorrow. But those snow showers will really start to pile up heading into tomorrow throughout the morning hours, early part of the afternoon. Snow level drops down to 3,000 feet. As we look at the rainfall amounts so far today, it's been kind of scattered. Some spotty rain showers here and there. McMinnville, Newburgh over in Wine Country, you didn't see much. Hillsborough, about 1/4 of an inch of rain, and we're closing it on 67/100ths of an inch of rain along the coast. I don't think Astoria was bone dry because Hoke Williams saw over an inch, and yeah, Tillamook, you saw about an inch of rain earlier today. A live look in the valley down in Salem. You can kind of see the capital there. Temperature of 45 degrees with clear skies, and the watches and warnings are throughout the Oregon Cascades. That is in fact throughout tomorrow afternoon. Winter weather advisory in place at 3,000 feet and higher. Yeah, I'm forecasting close to 6 to 8 inches of new snow by the end of tomorrow. I'll talk more about that in just a few minutes.
All right, Joe, thank you. We'll see you later in the show. One person is dead after an early morning house fire. The Vancouver Fire Department was called to a one-story home just after 1:30 this morning on Northeast May Street off of Northeast St. John's Road. Crews arrived to find fire coming from multiple sides in a downed power line blocking the front of the house. After putting out the fire, the search found the body of an adult man. The Clark County Fire Marshal's office is investigating. Well, developing back in Portland, a woman has been booked on attempted murder charges after shooting a teen last night and causing a police standoff in North Portland. Officers were called to a shooting just before 6:30 in the area of North Alberta and Vancouver Avenue. Officers found the injured teen and learned the suspect, 37-year-old Natasha Millette, was hiding in a nearby apartment. Eventually, Millette surrendered herself to police and a handgun was seized. The victim is recovering in the hospital. One person was arrested this morning outside of Moda Center after allegedly stabbing someone and robbing someone else. Officers responded to a stabbing call just before 11 at North Williams Avenue and Northeast Multnomah Street. Two people who were camping outside Moda ahead of an event say the suspect, 52-year-old Angelique Butler, threatened them with a knife and demanded their sleeping bag. Butler was found in the area with the bag and a large knife. She's been booked on robbery and weapons charges. Officers never found the stabbing victim. Portland police are asking for witnesses to reach out with any more information. And we're also tracking a stabbing incident that happened overnight in Portland just before 11:30 last night. Police received a call from someone saying he was stabbed at the Gateway Transit Center at Northeast 99th. There, police found 2 men with injuries. The suspect or suspects had already left. A local video game store in southeast Portland was burglarized early this morning with a thief stealing what's estimated to be hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise. It's after being hit several times last year. Our Celine Stevens spoke with the owner today, who told her the most recent theft was all caught on camera.
I guess it's disappointing when things like that happen, and it just is disheartening.
Early Saturday morning, security camera footage shows a thief breaking into Red Castle Games in southeast Portland.
Yeah, so he got to all the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon And then that's when the audible alarm triggered, and they quickly threw what they could in the bag and hustled out the front door.
It appears they broke in the front door, which the owner, Matthew Mitrotich, believes was done using a crowbar. The thief then heads straight to the glass display, which housed the Pokemon cards and other merchandise.
You can sort of see where our locking mechanism used to be, and he just pried the whole thing out. He damaged the glass here a bit and just went to town cleaning everything out.
The cost of what was stolen?
Probably it's only around $1,200, which is, compared to prior robberies last year, it's less impactful, though the glass and repairing the door, I mean, I'm sure it'll raise to several $1,000s.
He says the footage shows the thief was only in the store for a few minutes, getting away before police arrived. Staff removed the rest of the items left in the case due to it no longer being secure.
But it breaks my heart because it is a small business in a place where I spend a lot of money.
And this isn't the first time the small business, which has been open for almost 15 years, has been hit.
Last year we had, it was either 5 or 6 break-ins. Our most significant one last fall, that one was a little over $60,000.
Customers who frequent the store say it's a disappointment, and for many, it's more than just a game store.
It's a local business, it's a community, and so then when people are taking from the community, they're really hurting all the people that come here.
Although Mitrotich is grateful it wasn't as bad as their previous burglaries, with only a few weeks till Christmas, he says he plans to just cut his losses to avoid insurance hikes and work on repairs.
It takes effort to be a jerk and to be a thief and to be angry. It's like, just be nice to people.
Celine Stevens, KGW News.
Well, police say the case is under investigation. As for the owner, he says the best way for the community to help out his business during this difficult time is to come in and shop. New tonight, investigators are looking into what caused a fire in a parking garage. It happened around 6:15 off of Southwest Columbia Street near 14th Avenue. Crews arrived to find a car on fire, which had spread to a second vehicle. The fire was put out before it spread to the surrounding structure, but it's unclear at this point how it started. Well, check out these photos of a vehicle rescue in Southwest Portland. Fire and rescue were called just after 8 last night to Southwest Terwilliger Boulevard and Southwest Campus Drive. There they found a car that had gone over an embankment and fell about 100 feet with a person inside. Using a rope system, first responders rescued the patient and took them to the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Gatherings were held across the nation today to mark 83 years since the attack on Pearl Harbor. One Beaverton man and one of the few remaining survivors of that attack was flown to Hawaii for a special commemoration ceremony. Thanks to online donations, 104-year-old Ira Schaub has been able to attend several ceremonies over the years. Decades after his service, he's sharing his experience with others.
I was scared to death, for one thing, because I didn't think I was going to survive. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die.
In an online post, his family said during today's ceremony, Ira was set to render honors for the salute for the fallen.